This is the enterprise sales process, broken down step by step. This is how we win in our business. I want to share it with you so you can win and go after large customers. The very first thing is you have to have a brand champion. You have to have a first customer that you can tell an ROI, return on investment story inside the industry, the brand, the group, the organization, the franchisor, whatever you're going after. And it's really important when you choose this first champion customer that the opportunity is large enough. If you go after a small little bitty thing and you sell them, who cares? It won't be impactful to the business. You have to go after the big customers. And once you get a couple brand champions, you're gonna wanna create case studies, white papers, testimonials, reviews with those initial customers so that you can tell stories out there in the world when you're actually being a brand ambassador. So let's talk about brand ambassadors. Because you chose your first lane, then you got to go out to the whole ecosystem and say, hey, this is what we do, this is the return on investment, this is why you would actually benefit if you used our product or service. You're going to target people that are like number one and also all the competitors. All the competitors out there in the market. You want to cast a wide net and you're having conversations, you're shooting emails, you're doing presentations, you're having as many conversations as possible for that particular brand or organization. Next, once you've done that and you've penetrated a bunch of accounts, you want to go to the C-level of that organization and tell them that ROI story. You're going to go to the people who are the decision makers, influencers in the industry, the coaches, the technology platforms. You're basically going to the cream of the crop at that moment when you've already had a lot of success, and you're going to tell a story to them with the intention of creating a vendor relationship or a partnership or a revenue share, some version that gives you access to the entire target list and total addressable market. Once you have the list, everybody in that ecosystem, their email, their address, their phone number, what their revenue is, all the information, you populate that into your marketing engine, and now you're gonna hit them with a bunch of messages about your case studies, your white papers. You're gonna actually send them emails. You're gonna actually retarget them on paid and socials with the intention of getting your brand awareness up. This allows the outbound sales process to begin because they've heard about your service or product. Once that message is out, the next thing to do is start measuring account penetration. In the beginning, we hopefully went after the very first account and a big opportunity. So at this point, you've actually targeted and you've started marketing and you've done an outbound sales process, and you can measure how many accounts you've actually penetrated inside that TAM and whether or not you're driving revenue and profits back for the company. So at this point, you're actually measuring results. If you're getting a good return on your invested time and revenue and profit, then the company then goes to conferences and starts spending money as a brand. You can start putting people in front of other people. That is the last step in this process. And then you just rinse and repeat all the way back to the beginning. This is how large organizations penetrate other large organizations in order to create revenue and drive profits for a business.